Baba, who have you sued? I watched a documentary yesterday on 48 Hours. The wife killed the husband. On a more serious note, the wife killed the husband. As the police were investigating criminally, the man's family sued the wife and everything she has because of that man's. They sued her for wrongful death. They won. The man's family won in the civil, even though the lady still went to jail on the criminal angle. So whatever we are saying, whatever Amen said, is not out of place. It is correct. Civil action can go pari passu, can go alongside with the homicide investigation or criminal investigation or criminal lawsuits. One will not disturb the other. But we don't understand what is going on. If you talk too much, they will say you are coming for Baba. If you talk too much, they will send their blogger after you.
They're not going to send any blogger. People should stop lying.
How long
stop
are we
lying.
going to do this?
Who they send blogger? Stop lying. Who is sending blogger after
so
you
when people say that Baba is not looking for justice, you can't blame them for coming to that conclusion because of what is going on. You can't blame them. I was on the show yesterday, and the host was saying, do you think Baba needs justice? People were giving different opinions. Some said yes, some said no. You can't blame anybody for saying Baba does not want justice. And you can't blame anybody for saying, yes, Baba wants justice. Everybody is arguing from the point of view of what they are seeing and observing. How can you be going against those who are trying to help your son? How can you set blogger against those who are fighting to get justice for your son? Don't they know that a house divided against itself cannot stand? It cannot stand. Infighting will destroy the house quickly than when an enemy from outside comes against the house. You suddenly woke up one day and said chairman is anti-justice, Yinka is anti-justice. Somebody who went to Abuja to do a protest, a peaceful protest, I keep telling them whether they want to hear it or not. I'm not here holding brief for Yinka. She can defend herself. But I tell them, Yinka Adesina has gone down in history as the person who led the first protest for Mohbad, peaceful one. They cannot erase it. However, they want to destroy her name. They cannot destroy it, and they cannot erase Yinka's achievements. They are calling her hero to zero. Who told them? She's a heroine of this movement. But how have they paid her? When they were maligning Yinka's image, what did Baba do? I'm yet to see Baba's response. Maybe he gave an update. Maybe I didn't get the memo. I'm yet to see it. I'm yet to see it. Please, Baba, legal team, you need to do more. We are the public. We are the one donating. You can say, how much did they contribute? They don't need your money. If you don't want to contribute, go away. We have moved beyond that statement. We have contributed. We have contributed. You can insult us. It doesn't matter. But the truth has to be said. Whatever money is in your Wema Bank today, Access Bank today, GoFundMe, is from the public. Doesn't matter whether you are no longer at a speaking terms with some people. Their money is there. Their money is there. And they did it not because of the father. They did it because of Mohbad. They did it because of Mohbad. I keep saying it. My why for joining this movement is a broken neck. Is a broken neck. How could they break somebody's neck like this? What offense did this boy commit? That is my why. That is why no amount of intimidation can chase Crunch Queen away. No amount of intimidation. No amount of character assassination can chase Crunch Queen away. No amount of character defamation can take me away from Team Justice. I have separated myself from Team Baba Mohbad. I am in Team Justice for Mohbad, 100%. I am for Team Mohbad because I've seen it now. I have seen it now that we need to live, we need to turn every stone. We need to shake down every tree. And if we have to shake Baba, we will shake Baba If that will give us justice for Mohbad, we will shake Baba. So please, civil litigation can go in line with criminal investigation. With humility, with respect, I'm calling on Baba Mohbad and legal team to please wake up and do the needful. The money has been contributed from the public. I've not been to the GoFundMe link for a while, but for the information I'm getting, is about $25,000.
Can that money be withdrawn? Why people evil?
It's something.
Why people? Can you withdraw it? Can you withdraw a crushing queen?
The probate angle. Get lawyers to start the probate action for Mohbad's estate. It can be started. Get private investigators to dig out where Mohbad's assets are. 11 months down the line, we have nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. Or if you have any achievement, any panelists, you can correct me. Maybe I'm the one that is overthinking. But from where I'm standing, I have not seen any achievements. I've not seen it. We have lost a lot of time. A lot of time. And I'm asking myself, what is on the table that we can say, yes, we have moved closer to getting justice? It's all talk and grandstanding. Pretty party. Once you mention Baba, some hosts will open their life and start talking about you. I used to say it too. If you come for Baba, I will come for me. I will come for you. I've said it too. But over time, I changed that narrative. I changed it. I changed it because I refuse to be a blind follower. I refuse to be a gullible follower. If you come for Baba, I need to know why you are coming for Baba. If you are coming for Baba for him to do the right thing, I will not come for you. I will salute you for saying the truth. If you come for Baba for him to do the right thing, I will salute you. I will not come for you. Because I know that why you are coming for Baba is for you to get justice for his son. Is for him, to get justice for his son. So please, I'm lending my voice to Amin and every other panelist and every other commenters who are able to reason logically. I'm not saying reason with sentiments, no. I'm not saying agree with me, no. But look at the issues on ground. Look at the issues on ground. Coroner inquest has begun since last year. Where has it gotten us to? Nothing. Nothing. We have not gotten any tangible result from the coroner inquest. So why not start civil litigation? Why not start civil litigation on the side? Coroner inquest cannot disturb civil litigation. It cannot. The legal team of Baba has been winding up since April. That was when Sanshitu came on board. So we have two chambers, Odumosu Chamber and Sanshitu. Since April, count it, April, May, June, July, August, 5 months. What has been done? Two chambers. Let's see civil action. We are calling for civil action against some of the participants. I think some of the people who know that we can hold. Darosha is one of them. Darosha is one of them. He said he's the one that embalmed Mohbad. Hold Darosha for that one. Hold Darosha for that one. Charge him to court for tampering with a corpse. Charge him to court to come and explain. When did you embalm him? Why did you embalm him? Who gave you permission to embalm him? We will get results. Justice for Mohbad. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. I think you have said everything. It's just
Thank you.
For us to commence, do the right thing. Like you said, I don't know what is going on. Whether the legal team are doing what they are supposed to do, or they are being prevented by certain persons they take as their clients. I don't even know the case of this DNA that is in court. I don't know how they instituted the matter, what they are seeking for, their grounds for making those applications, and the relief they are seeking from the courts. And I also made mention one time that file a civil case to nullify the marriage between Mohbad and Wunmi on the ground of adultery. Mohbad has claimed this child is not his own. How do you get a child if not by sleeping outside? And the Lagos law recognize this. File a case, a valid ground to nullify a marriage is adultery, sleeping out. Go and file a case on this ground. They have not done. I don't even know what is even going on. The problem here is we don't even know if these lawyers are doing what they are doing on their own, or they are being instructed not to do what they have proposed to do, because it's possible. It's very possible. That is a valid defense. They can come out to say, we think you should go through this direction and you can get this relief from the court. And the client can say, no, just leave this one. And they have to. Unless for some lawyers that will say, no, it's not all about the money. If I'm not going to do the right thing, it's going to affect my credibility, my expertise, so just change a lawyer if you're not going to allow me to do the proper work. And some will not care. The money, since you're paying me, no problem. There are so many things that would have been done, so many things available that they can institute in court. And if they do all this, even from the proceedings of those courts, credible evidence can emerge. Yes, even this statement of what is his name, this Prime Boy. Even the statement of Prime Boy suffice to commence a case with respect to nullifying the wedding. The case of Prime Boy at the inquest, with respect to the argument on the paternity of the child, and the law is there. His statement will suffice. His statement is evidence enough. But they just don't want to do the right thing. Or they want to do the right thing, someone is preventing them. And we know who. If the lawyers are not doing the right thing because someone is preventing them, we already know who is preventing them. Because they are not answering to any person other than Baba and his team. So let's watch and see. This issue of this petition for the kidnap of Mohbad, the petition must go in. Let us say they cannot investigate to know who it is that kidnapped him.
Amen.
Yeah.
Are you there, my brother? Yeah. You see, this case has been kidnapped by the people surrounding themselves with Baba Joseph or Mr. Joseph Aloba. Normally, this case, for the case to be in a coroner inquest, is a public case. If I wake up tomorrow and decide that I know what happened to Mohbad, yes, my information or my witness words will be admissible by court. If the family knew that they had information of what by Mohbad, they would have said it in their statement. So, but there is something that we need that is lacking, and is accountability. And the problem of it is, I'm not even worried, but it's going to waste time. is going to waste time because we will have to wait for people to prove their self. We'll wait for the sons to prove their self. We'll wait for them to, just the same way we waited for 9 months for the Lagos State government to come back to us and gave us an inconclusive post after death results, autopsy, toxicology. And we were able to see how dirty. I have never in my life seen an hospital result. Seen a hospital result that is so manipulated, shaded, edited, like the one that they used to release on the news. Which means that we have to agree on something, that if we are not going to do the investigation ourselves, even the government will not do anything. And Crunch Queen, thank you so much, ma. You have always been, at a point when I saw chairman in the movement and I saw yourself, I saw light that, okay, these people understand what it means to be accountable for your day-to-day life, accountable for every call that you make, accountable for everything. In the last few months of my life, I have looked at myself and I will like, sometimes you will talk to some people, they will tell you that what you said yesterday is not what you said. You understand? Just because they want you to synchronize into the story that they are selling to you. Just the same way in February ending, the legal team, they came out. There was legal team before Baba went to Brekete. When Baba got to Brekete, I was expecting the legal team of Baba Aloba to be dissolved because Baba is not a criminal. That is going to make Baba to become a normal man, a poor man that is actually needing the help of an humanitarian agency or an organization like Brekete. But immediately they saw that Brekete was not going to allow them to get any unaccountable funds from the public. I repeat, unaccountable funds that they will not want to or ever want to account for. They pulled out from Brekete. Brekete swore with his life. I have not sworn with my own life to anybody, but this is me, the day-to-day of my life, fighting for justice for Mohbad. So when I saw Crunch Queen, when I saw Chairman, I looked them up online, on LinkedIn. I followed them on LinkedIn. I saw they are people that you can trust, because if LinkedIn was able to verify them, that means that there's a level of trust that the world and international organizations are able to trust them in process of dealing with them. If you have your profile on LinkedIn, you are possibly going to be approached by international. Even if you are working in a place at that time, you don't need to look for a job. There are some people that sit down online and look at people's profile and to know where they fit, the best place they fit. You understand? So I saw them there. I saw that Chairman is a forensic expert. The only reason why justice for Mohbad is slowed down at this time is because When prime ball and spending was about to be built, the process of it from December 3 to the day or to January 30th, a lot of scams happened that till date, nobody questioned the characters of the people that took part in that system. When I called for accountability, it turned to the war that we are fighting with the Nigerian government. Hence, I saw people that we were fighting justice for Mohbad with capable of being as worse and bad as the president of Nigeria in your sight, because everybody sees Mr. Tinubu as a very bad person, but they were given opportunity to see money coming every day. People were putting money down out of the love of justice for Mohbad, but there was no one that was wanting to be responsible for every single dime that Mohbad's name
Please,
have brought out.
they are flagging the live.
And that is where the problem of justice for Mohbad started. Many other criminals saw that, wow, you were able to do this successfully. Okay, don't worry. And they ganged up. They became more stronger. They stopped the real justice and made sure that every 30 days in this movement, every month end in this movement, there is a reason for people that love Mohbad, people that want justice for Mohbad to happen. They started milking them. Out of their good hearts, they started pressing them to the point that people were doing voodoos. People were taking people's name because they saw that when they asked you for 50, you looked at 50 like 25 pounds, and you said, okay, I've sent 100. And the 100 is not solving their problems. Hence, they come back with 1 million. And I will not blame them, because that is what we are prone to as a Nigerian. We believe that we eat our own skin to survive. We believe that you can eat the labor of somebody else to survive. You believe that you can lie and give false and wrong information to people and gain their pities and make them to support your goal. And I'm telling you today, that is the weakest part of a human being. If you meet somebody today and you call the person tomorrow and say to them that you are in the hospital, you got yourself in the hospital yesterday, it is a matter of death and life, and you need help of $1,000, you will pay them next week. Out of trust, the person that you met yesterday, if the person has not been scammed before, he will never question you, because he will look at you that Sele drives a $58,000 Mercedes Benz. So if he's asking me for 1,000, this is an opportunity for me. This is an opportunity for me to prove myself right, to prove myself worthy to be his close friend, not knowing that these informations were being broadcasted to over 5,000 people. And immediately, out of your good heart, you want to give the money to the person without verifying. But well, there is a reward for everything. I am not here to judge anybody, and I'm not here to castigate anyone. What I'm here for is justice for Mohbad and for every one of us. To learn these lessons that I am putting out there, that I'm analyzing, that I'm talking about, so that in future you will have a structured life. Because in life, if you cut your coat according to your size, you are living, you are earning 50K, your bills are 40,000, you know that for your own savings is 10,000. You should be able to survive your life with those expenses without any external trouble. In this movement, I have seen people who needed help because they have also shown help. I've seen people who failed their responsibilities. And that is why I'm saying that accountability that came in January was not to despise anybody or to ridicule the effort of anybody. But don't forget, the first temptation the devil gave to Jesus Christ, the Son of God, I'm sure you are not the Son of God and you are not perfect, is turn those stones into bread. And the bread is not just because Jesus was hungry, for him to start a factory from it and be selling the bread for money, because everybody we are looking for what to eat. And that is the parable of turning the stone to bread. And the same is justice for Mohbad. It was all justice for Mohbad.
Why people abusing Aloba? What has he done? Okay, it's not his case, but why are you abusing him?
And the DNA is finished there. Now, when it comes to what killed Mohbad, because you, all of us, we are paying tax to the government. Okay.
So, which tax are you paying?
Give us protection. That is the duty of the government, to give us protection.
Why are you abusing him?
So it's part of their duty to give justice to Mohbad. And when Mohbad died, we called on them, even when the father was aware of who did what or who didn't want.
Does that warrant the insult people are giving him?
Was saying, and then they came into place to use our money to exhume Mohbad, to use our money to do autopsy and to do whatsoever. So we now, the public,
how much now they pay for the tax for Nigeria?
We still don't trust this government very well. So let us have a team or a foundation. Okay, in fact, if you are talking without sense, just listen.
This man is asking him, why are you insulting Mr. Aloba?
We were only talking on social media. Okay, around that September, October, we're only talking about what we want, and we're not trusting the police. We're saying, what if the police
no, they make me
and then suggestions like African TV keep coming on that, okay, they will need a foundation which all of us can move behind. We should have a place through which all of us can be represented. It's not just good to just discuss.
Good afternoon,
let's have a foundation, that a recognized foundation that is going to push this cause forward.
All your video that you are using to researching, there are many.
The foundation, I think the Gurexi was treasurer to the African Television Foundation. So, I mean, they work, all of them, they work.
Was African Television really nice for Mohbad?
And then somehow, because the anti-justice people saw the goal, the objective of that foundation, and how it's going to be, of a contending power, then they quickly created narrative to dismantle the foundation. And when the foundation dismantled, now the public still need a circle through which they can checkmate the government. That was why a foundation was needed. Okay, otherwise, I mean, in countries where everything is working fine, you don't need foundation, you don't need nothing. You just call on the government and they do their job. But because we do not trust the system, that's why we say, let us find a place through which we can achieve our goal, checkmate the government.
Please share this video.
Not because we want to carry the case. So the foundation is no longer existing, and then we advise that, okay, can the father take charge of the case? of working with some members of the public, and whatever money that is needed, we will contribute, we will do everything, work together, and checkmate the government.
Like Aries.
And then slowly, that process came through. The father, we got him a lawyer, we got him everything he wanted. But now, cooperating with the public became a big problem.
Because people are not watching, we are not trust, you're not.
And this is the reason why we have not achieved that much.
Look at Aries.
He himself, according to Muyiwa, they felt like the lawyers that was given to them is their own private lawyers. It's what they want that they tell the lawyer. It should be about what the public want, about what is good for Mohbad. It's not, they are not Baba's lawyer. They are public lawyer on Mohbad case. When the lawyer came out, when the lawyer came out and said that, okay, Mohbad body doesn't have any mark in his body, we say, this guy seems like this guy will start. Okay, I mean, why? How could you say that? We look at the performance of the lawyer. We say, Baba Mohbad, let go this lawyer. The public don't want this lawyer, but the family hijacked the process. It becomes like it's about the family. It's not about the public anymore, and this brings some kind of, protest. Brings some kind of, like, hey, what's going on? We have to be clear what is going on here, and those kind of questioning angered people who are around Baba Mohbad. Words like when Muyiwa will wake up and say, the public doesn't like to hear those words.
Okay,
when you say our wife, what is our wife? Okay, do you understand the situation which all of us we are in? Or it's all about family? If it's about family was never interested in justice for Mohbad. So the mistake we made is coming back into the hand of the family. So the family, you can't expect Baba to sue his wife, sue his children, all of them. But if the public was the one in this case, the public can sue anybody, including Baba, if need be, to know what happened to Mohbad, the truth. But Baba can't sue himself, he can't sue his family. So that shows you that there's going to be some disconnection between how the family wants this justice and how the public wants justice. Public wanted this justice, okay, to have
Mohbad property you want to use in enriching yourself after
a point of reference, which we can say that, okay, from this time on, we have addressed bullies, we have addressed these particular problems, which we will never expect to see again in our lifetime, or even in the next 10, 50 years from now, to address some specific problem and even make laws, if possible. But I don't think family care about all of these things. So we have supported in so many different ways. And that is why when they go for me,
yesterday you said you would clean the kitchen and it didn't get done.
And that's why when the GoFundMe stuff came and everything, we were angered that these guys, they changed the focus. The focus was...
They changed it because people, your mouth don't close. How can you be doing a homicide case? You'll be opening everything on social media.
We said that
you don't want to join the team, but you want everything to be open. How can they open everything?
Massive contribution.
You're not being fair now. How can they open everything on the air?
And as a result, Berekete was involved in the case. Berekete said, I'm a billionaire. We don't even need to be fighting ourselves about
you drag Berekete. If Berekete even runs self,
even
you have
today,
because
you
too much drag him.
But does that mean, do they hate him? No. It's against the GoFundMe. We know the reason why we don't want money to be issues in a thing like this. 1, 2, 3 person can pay the money.
Where are the 1, 2, 3 people?
There's more than just justice.
Where are the 1, 2, 3 people?
The motive of Goresi and Muyiwa is something else.
What has Goresi done?
We have cited out those things.
What has Goresi done to you?
We strongly condemn those things, especially Goresi.
Goresi
and Muyiwa. Goresi started from this platform just like everybody. He didn't know anything about this case. He learned about this case.
But he was a friend to Baba. He was a friend to Baba.
And even to today, there are still some areas of this case which he doesn't know. That's just the truth. And those that know, can you guys let them direct the case? They said no.
He's just following Baba up and down. He has no say in the matter.
Making them stand this
strong. People are just doing it out of jealousy.
But they don't want anyone else. Either they're anti-justice or they think like the things that they are enjoying.
Did they not put Aries? Even the second time, did the Muyiwa not say they should allow Aries to come? Because of bad beloved Aries. She spoiled everything. Go and see the way Wunmi spoiled her. I will post everything.
Did they consult
They said she's a bitter soul. I was shocked for Wunmi people to call her. I thought they are friends.
Berekete said I'm a billionaire. Why didn't they call Berekete and ask for a lawyer? Why did Baba Mohbad went to borrow money? Baba said they went to borrow money to get a lawyer. And we questioned that. Did you ask Berekete before you went to get a lawyer? Or you don't trust Berekete again? You don't trust everybody, including Berekete. You went to borrow money. And now they want us to contribute money in the GoFundMe to return back the money they went to borrow. If they tell you that they borrowed 30 million, there's nothing you can do. If they tell you that they borrow 20 million, you just have to contribute in the GoFundMe to pay them back.
I don't know what you are doing.
Is this a way of extorting the public?
What you are doing is not
it's
good.
not needed. One person can volunteer and pay all of this.
It will not allow him to respond, though.
Why don't they?
You want to dominate the mind. It will not allow him to respond.
Are they so much about commercialization?
Talk too much.
Mohbad anniversary is up. 1 year commemoration. Again, they are thinking
Africa TV will not do it.
Person to bring commercial into
Africa TV will not do it for Pariano. Even though Hippocrates is not in Jericho, Africa TV will never do it. That man is a
commercial.
He's talking about Mohbad. Here in your platform, somebody said people are coaches. Before you stop the game.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Are you still there?
He's here now.
Olu, are you still there?
I think he's engaged.
Okay. Yeah. So
if he's engaged, can I address him, Paprano?
I think it's busy. Okay, go on. Just address the case. Address the case.
Yeah, I'm sure he can listen to us. Olufemi, as an elder man, we know it's not good to follow the crowd. The crowd is the crowd has taken a position to say you are pained. You are pained. It is becoming an acronym that doesn't make sense for anybody who speaks the truth or what is not really gullible to the Alobas. They term you pained. They call you names like Lule Nation and all that, acronym that is.
You see you now, all Lule Nation on the other side.
I'm glad I saw your video and you said that you engaged me before. I don't remember the engagement, but I want to ask you this simple, everyday question. You said you live in Canada. Now,
He did not say he lives in Canada.
He lives abroad somewhere. He mentioned
Atlanta.
He mentioned Atlanta. Okay, fine. Wherever it is you live, and let's say I'm in Nigeria, and I come to sympathize with you, to help you, and you asked me to come, and you made an agreement that prompted me to leave everything to come to you, Mr. Olufemi.
You don't even reject you now. You never ready for you to return back home.
Go away. No fight, no quarrel.
Without
I didn't steal anything from you, and you just say, I don't want to work with you anymore. Mr. Olufemi, does that make you somebody that I can trust? Because you gave up everything to come and help. No fight, no quarrel. Till tomorrow, you don't have any reason why you and African TV broke up. And when you come to speak, you talk about Coco.
Okay. When he comes to speak, how many times has he come to speak?
That you are.
How many times has he come to speak about Coco?
Would you be pained that you spent ticket money, left everything, until tomorrow you don't even know what you did wrong?
Africa TV, don't tell when they sack you now. You never reach to return.
You just get people all over social media abusing you, calling you names, Mr. Olufemi. So I want you to answer that from a Yoruba cultural perspective. Then you now send your dogs to start calling that person names.
This is what I hate in this matter. When did Baba say you? Can you prove? Can you bring the evidence out?
Would you behave like that?
Okay, let's try to balance the conversation.
Can you bring the evidence Baba said people?
It's about the
No,
we don't want to narrow it down to a place so that no. People will begin to see it coming again to your own direction. We don't want to. It's not about you. Yes, it's about justice for Mohbad, and so there has to be a balance. It's
because he said we are paying.
The misfunctions from the side of the team so far. These are the things we are addressing in whole generally, not just about you. The things that they have not done, how they have approached justice for Mohbad, that we feel like it is not supposed to be like this, and that has led us, into where we are today. And looking for a way forward, how do we come out of this? But anyway, 1 year anniversary is at hand. I think Olufemi is engaged, so don't bother. Maybe he's not even hearing you. He's going to come back. He's going to unmute himself. Olufemi, when you're ready, unmute yourself. Maybe some few questions will be asked to you by African TV when you can hear him. I don't think you can hear him now, but it was good that, he was able to come up.
But before the Baba said Coco, you have been abusing him, calling his name, telling him he's a cheap.
And that's why I don't address people from the point of their white baby, or they have big head, or they are old, or they are. I address people at the point of intelligence. Okay? And that from now henceforward, it should be like that. Once you look at people and you say because they have twisted face, because
they are abusing us with white baby.
Me, I have white baby. I just shop my own. I used to cut. I never send a Papayano sis. I never send them.
I don't send them. You know, go. I don't send them.
Papayano sis.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So that is the thing. Yeah. So let us just be more fair. Okay. In fact, there's not much thing we can do again to this particular case. It's already seen, one-sided already. Okay. But we will still, technically, whatever that is left out of it, we will fight until we see that, yes, there is no much that we can do. We have an anniversary coming forward. Let's quickly center our discussion around that anniversary and not offensive and throwing bombs that, that will be seen, in another, way. So this coming anniversary, I propose, first of all, I want to know how this commemoration, how it is like from your own standpoint, African TV, and then we can see how we can rub minds together and put one or two things together and make it come true.
Yeah, so first let me say thank you for yesterday's effort.
I don't like thank you. I don't take this, please.
I know you don't like.
Please, I know. Please don't do it.
I know you don't.
Yeah.
Ignore it, but you cannot change the note.
Don't say it. I know what I mean. Please, if you know people, just address them how they are, please. That's because I'm a mad person, so just address the case.
Don't worry, we take you the way you come. So anyhow, speaking about the tribute, I can't hear you, Paprano.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, so the situation on the ground is a lot of people are confusing tribute to Mohbad with celebration of Mohbad. And I've had a lot of phone calls, even lawyers and hosts, people calling me to inquire about celebration. For some reason, somebody out there is propagating the idea and confusing people. I don't know, somebody is not muted properly, it's interfering. So as I was saying, for some reason, somebody out there is confusing people on the whole idea of what a tribute means. So let's clear that. A tribute is not a celebration. So whatever article you are reading, whoever is giving you the impression that it's a celebration, you need to slow yourself and understand that tribute is not celebration.
You are not in the right person to even
We have nothing to celebrate about it.
You are not in the right person, Africa TV. You're not the right person.
But we
because you're the bad person.
On the anniversary of his demise, be quiet and just treat it as a regular day. Something bad happened on that day. Something shocking happened. And that incident has woken a lot of people up. The justice eye of Nigeria is sharper than before because of Mohbad. A lot of people are conscious to change the society because of Mohbad. And that is worthy of remembrance, emulation, and a tribute. So what is going to happen on tribute for Mohbad is people are going to come and make speech about Mohbad, about justice, about crime. People are going to remember that something evil happened in our society and everybody should continue to stand to make sure that we erase such behavior in our society. So speeches will be made. Police officers are invited to speak. Investigators are coming. Journalists are coming. 17 media agencies are invited to be there. That will promote justice all over the world because of Mohbad. Now, musicians, young artists have been submitting their songs for the past 6 months. We have lyrics, And people are appreciative that they get an opportunity to
3 years ago
for their hero, their legend.
in their song. Can you
People
show
will sing. People have written original songs that they are going to sing.
The family don't tell you
to
stay
Mohbad
clear from their child.
And to the fans of Mohbad. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And eventually, we're going to pick 3 winners, the best songs, the best performance, to encourage them to continue their musical career. Okay. This morning, a gospel lady inboxed me with a lot of thank you, because she's going to be part of the participants. So people who are saying it's a celebration, they need to get it off their mind. We're not rejoicing that Mohbad is gone.
Mr. Man, go and find work. You can still work at your old age. Go and find work.
Absolutely free. So you're coming in for free, and we're giving you T-shirts and hearts. So if the public wants to join, like Paparano was saying yesterday, if you want to join, you can make 100 hats and T-shirts and put Justice for Mohbad by Paparano. And we're going to give it to 100 people. You can put Justice for Mohbad by Aristocrat, and we're going to give it out to people. We're doing this on our own, but the public is invited to make it a better and a bigger event. And if we can do this every year, people will remember and people will know that justice for one is justice for all. So that is the whole premise of tribute to Mohbad. It is not a party, but of course, as Africans that we are, music is always part of everything we do. But think about the big picture. There are some people who feel right now that the story of Mohbad is dead and she is gone. There are people who don't even know that Mohbad is not buried yet. There are people who do not know that we don't have a real suspect yet, that everything is still shaky. So getting to the tribute venue, a lot will be brought up for people to understand, and we may be able to even get more people who want to join to fight for justice. There are a lot
Thank you so much, African TV. We will come back to you where you can. I mean, let's answer people's question because I mean you already the event planner, so you've been on this for some time now. So I think we are already aware of all of these things that you want to put up. But from the standpoint of those who do not understand yet, we want to bring them up and they'll be asking 1 or 2 questions, and we'll see how we can address that. The man, is there any question you've got? Go on with your question. If you have any question, you're in the comment section, send request, come up, and let's see how we can address that for you.
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
My question is, do we think that all this energy that we have now, why can't we channel it to get that justice first before thinking of doing any other thing? Like for me now, the father said they don't want any celebration. Okay. For now, we are still fighting for the justice. I'm not in Nigeria. You understand? Majority of us abroad, we are really fighting for this justice. I believe it is the justice we need to get first. Then we can celebrate that justice. If we celebrate anything now, and at the end of the day we did not get that justice, that celebration will be a waste. I think it is the justice we have to channel every energy towards for now.
Thank you very much. Can I answer him?
Yes, you must surely get something to talk about.
D-Man, you said when we get the justice, we can celebrate.
Yes.
I like that comment. I like that comment. When we get the justice, we can celebrate. You see, that comment shows you the difference between what we're doing and what a lot of people are thinking. We are paying tribute. Tribute is remember.
This man is a funny man. This is not what you said before.
Is still there without justice. Tribute is somebody was eliminated. Remember that person that was eliminated. Now, eventually, when we have somebody sentenced, that will be a celebration. That itself, all of us that have been crying, sleepless nights, all of us that have been spending our data, investigating, analyzing, that is the celebration. This is a tribute. This is a memorial. This is a remembrance. This is remembering.
The father say he never reached.
Look at it, my brother. Oriyomi, hands out. Barakete, nowhere to be found. Other people have completely washed their hand. We have lawyers.
Okay, now you work on the abuse, but I can't get time. Now, wow.
Let's look at it in this perspective right now. If this tribute from Mohbad was not on the table, you and I probably would not be talking today. Olufemi probably would not be up today. But because there is an issue called tribute for Mohbad, we are still engaging one another to make sure that the cry continues. And when the cry is done and we get somebody in jail for committing that crime, then we can kill elephants and cows, and we can celebrate, and we can beat our chest that the government of the people, for the people, by the people, is really working.
70-30.
Then we can say the people have gotten us justice. That this is a tribute, it's a memorial, it's a eulogy, it's an outcry that this boy is still dead and we don't know exactly what happened. Do you understand me, Demon?
No, I don't. Let me talk. You see, African TV, you know me and I know you.
Okay.
You have my email. Me and you have been talking on email before at the start of this justice. Now let me awaken your conscience into your consciousness into this. Now, somebody was murdered in cold blood. This guy is still there in the morgue. Thousands of people are asking what killed this guy. Who killed this guy? They want justice for him. Somebody who has not been buried yet, and we want to start doing its remembrance. Remembrance upon what? Moreover, the family says they don't want this. Why do we want to force ourselves to do what the family doesn't want?
Okay.
This guy is said to be
very
buried.
good.
If it is
Very
after
good,
the
very
burial that we are thinking of remembrance, good. But still, it's still in the morgue.
Thank you, sir.
Let's talk about the
case.
70-30.
Let's talk about the family. Give me a minute on that topic.
Working
Okay?
hard.
Thank you very much. Now, the first thing you need to understand is that Mohbad is dead. We don't know who killed Mohbad. We're looking. All of us, you, me, everybody's looking. Now, everybody is a suspect. If the person who killed Mohbad is being traumatized by all this outcry, and the person just wants it to go away, to disappear, so that they can go back to their life and pretend that nothing happened. And the person say, forget talking about Mohbad, the same way they hurried up and buried Mohbad. Would you agree with that person to say, okay, all of us go home, it's just another dead body, people die every day, why is Mohbad own different? So if somebody comes up and tell you that, Demon, would you like that? That's the first question for you. The second question for you is, this same family you're talking about, 4 or 5 days ago, they released a music video. They are going on with their own life.
I can't consign you. Now your family
signing a musical contract.
Hey, you see,
So tell me, my brother, they are going to birthday parties. They are collecting money, living their life. The only life we have is to make sure that our society becomes a better place. And any way that we can cry, that we can promote awareness into this evil, we should all do it.
African TV, leave this family alone. Leave this family alone.
The man, the tribute for Mohbad is not really like celebrating Mohbad, because Mohbad didn't grow old. His death is unfortunate. And the more reason why tribute is needed is to be able to remind the government and to remind the society that this day, this time, something happened. You almost have forgotten, okay? But it should still be in our mind. When you mark such date, believe me, it's not gonna be about celebration like having artists, people that are gonna be coming, you're gonna be having tickets, it's not about this thing. That's why there's no commercial. To the best of my knowledge, I'm not part of African TV in planning this, but
you are not part.
Hope that, or I believe that if a thing like this is supposed to be, it shouldn't just be African TV's thing. It's good that he has come out with the initiative, with the plan, but all of us can join, and we can even turn it to rally, just like the candle night. You know about the candle procession, right?
I know.
You don't know about the candle procession?
I know, I do. I know.
Exactly. So, that wasn't a celebration. That was that was just like a Passover to mark that something bad had just happened. Okay, that brought everybody together. So it's not gonna be this kind of dancing and no. It's not like celebration. Okay, it's a sad moment that everybody, Mohbad's song is going to be played. If the father, is a well-calculated person, and think that there's a man would have even come and perform by singing his own song. Sing all this, and speak to the whole world through song. Okay, from that platform. I don't know why people have problem with organization. Being organized and sitting, we can all sit and pray. We can sit and celebrate. Sitting all together, it's not all about celebration. Do you think every time we sit and DJ come, do you think it's all about celebration? For you, the man?
No.
Exactly. So it depends on the agenda, how they want to go about it. Like, let's say there are some certain things, okay, let it not be about maybe dancing, because we know how everything that happened. So let it be a kind of a tragic event, not comedic event, not dramatic one, but something that we wake the people, okay, there could even be a drama if possible, okay, something that will make us remember that date. It is a bad commemoration. That date that Mohbad died to us is 1 year we have not forgotten, and we have still not gotten justice. If possibly alongside the commemoration that same day, a small rally may even be put up. People will wear Mohbad jersey, okay, and they'll be chanting justice for Mohbad. 1 year, no justice yet. You see? Okay. So it's not about celebration. I don't think Mohbad will be, if Mohbad is going to be celebrated, it's going to be his achievement, the achievement of Mohbad. And I think even in this tribute, the fact that we are playing his song, it's still about, celebrating, his deed, what he has done so far. And at the same time, okay, also using that opportunity to show people that this day, in this place, something happened, which we should not forget. And once
can I talk now?
Just 1 minute. Once you mark the one, once you mark the first day, it will be easy to mark the second year, the third year, and the fourth year. But if you mistakenly don't mark this first year anniversary, believe me, by this time next year, you may not see everybody like this for justice for Mohbad. You may not see everybody like this one.
The boy. Now, because when they bury it, they do 1 year anniversary for.
Okay, they say what is right, okay, is meant to be done. Once you see that something is right, if you can find any reason particular why you think it's not good, let's discuss about those reasons why it's not good.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to
say. Forget about let me quickly debunk something so that people don't use that as an excuse, okay? There's a family part of Mohbad and there's an iconic part of Mohbad, which is the public side of Mohbad.
Yeah.
Okay? As the public side of Mohbad is an icon and he has fans. He's a celebrity, he has fans.
Yes.
His fans can choose to do crazy things. Between him and his fans, he entertain them and they respect him back. Okay, this happens between celebrities and their fans. Now, on the side of the father, don't forget, when the father said, God give it, God take it, the man has surrendered. He didn't want justice for Mohbad. He wasn't even convinced that Mohbad was killed that way, that fashion way. He believed that it was natural birth, that the son was sick and the nurse injected the guy died. But with the public, who Mohbad fans were not satisfied about what happened. And then we came up we said, no, we must do the right thing for this guy because it could be us too tomorrow who will die. Okay, if our family don't care, the society should care. And we society, we have chosen to care about Mohbad. Okay. And that is the position that we are taking.
Can I talk now?
Why not? Go on.
Yeah.
And you can also ask questions. You can also ask questions, things you don't understand, so that we can iron them.
Okay. You see, Papa Riano, from day one, since you guys started fighting for justice for Mohbad, I've been following your platform. Because I saw you as a man of high standing and I saw you as a man of high intelligence. And I saw you as a fearless warrior. I am a 65-year-old man. That boy could have been my own son.
Yes.
You can hear African television when he was talking the other time that artists are coming. There was a young lady that was saying thank you, because she wants to be known. She will be singing there. That's all those ones are celebration. I want to say
no. Maybe that can be eliminated. Demand, okay. Let us, if we will be part of it, like me, I'm not part of what he wants to do. But if we'll be part of it, let's make it better. Advise him. How do we go about it? Go on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the demand.
Papa Riano, if you want to have impact in this, be part of the planners. Let us know that we are mourning. If we are mourning him on that day that he exited the world, show it as we are mourning, not celebrating him. We are mourning his exit.
Yeah, so how is the money? Help us plan it. How is the money going to be like from your own side? No,
with the money.
Yes,
with the money.
And the man, let's make it this way. Let's say, for example, you want to be the organizer of this, okay? Like, how are you going to make it? Like, in a more... If
we are going to put music, it should be a form of farewell music. Not people jumping up, dancing and doing all those things. No, not the normal music that is played. It should be a farewell music, sorrowful music. Let people know that we lose a legend. You understand? If you use it in that form, it will speak a lot to the government and to the people. Then people will sympathize with us. A lot of people will do more. You understand? Not in form of we are bringing musicians to come and play. We are bringing if musicians are coming, let them play a music of mourning the exit of that man. He's a young guy.
No,
he was at the prime of his age. He was just starting his own career.
Say the man. You mean it could be, it could even be any music, but let it be sorrowful music.
Sorrowful mourning is that music. Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And also his friends. If any of his friends want to perform tribute song for him, there's no problem about that.
They can perform tribute song. Good. You are getting what I'm saying now.
They come together exactly.
Yes,
but
they can perform tribute song.
We'll sing down there. We'll be singing, on the low, on the low.
No, not that one. Not that one. Artists will perform. It will be sorrowful music. All those things. It's not a place that they will sit down, be drinking and doing all those things.
Okay, demand. If this is what we want to do, to mark that date, okay? Do you think it's good for us to have like polo with Mohbad shed? I mean, do you think it's good?
No, it's good.
No, that's one market for Africa.
Okay, but if it's gonna be this way, if we all feel like it's a good thing we should do for Mohbad, then we can say, okay, it's not gonna be commercialized. Okay.
Yes.
Then we can say, okay, how much do we get DJ? How much do we rent a venue? And all of us put money together and make it happen, right?
Yes.
We can do that, right? Okay.
Yes, that is okay.
Let's everybody that is listening. This is Demand. Demand is the one right now. It's also pushing it. Travel for Mohbad, but not celebration one, not dancing one. So let's look at how can we support this. Okay. I mean, everybody don't have to be there. Everybody don't have to be in the place.
Yes, if you're not interested, you don't need to be there.
The settings will involve, putting one or two things together. So how do we get those things? So I think since African TV is on ground and he wants to manage that, so African TV, if you are okay, first of all, African TV, are you okay with this suggestion of the man? No dancing.
His suggestion. Can you hear me, Paprano? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his suggestion is very commendable.
You sure?
In the sense that he understands that we're remembering the man.
You sure?
The truth of the matter is,
you are not convinced.
There will be solemn moments, there will be poetry, eulogy. So all those falls in line with his mindset, which I quite agree with. It's not a celebration. But let's be frank, because after that day, if you see video of people, because you see, this is a 65-year-old man, if I'm correct, based on what he said. You know, he's older than me, and
now you old like that.
Perspectives are also different by generation. Now, somebody like Prime Boy, the age mate of Mohbad, and some young artists younger than Mohbad, when they, let me give you an example. One of the songs that we have received, the one that's beating in my heart, is Mohbad is gone. Mohbad is gone. Who killed Mohbad? You see, I love that song. From the day that person sent the song to me, it's been on my heart. I can sing it anytime. Now, that's a urological song in the sense that it's bringing us to what happened. So songs like that will be played, and other people are coming to sing their song. And if they're
African TV, we are not African TV. Yeah. The reason why we are trying to engage this way, we want to know exactly. Okay, aristocrat, come in. Come on, aristocrat.
Good morning, all my elders, including Elder Papariano. Sorry, me, I'm just 35. I'm just 35, sincerely.
Elderly now.
Yes. This is what I want to say. I think there are a lot of misgivings and misconceptions. It is good that we are discussing it. It is good that the man is here talking about it, other people are talking about it. I just hope this can go to a larger audience. Now, the misconception, I have three premises. Number one, there is confusion on the activity itself.
Okay.
The activity is about Ode for the dead. It's about tribute to the dead. Now, when you are giving tribute to the dead, it comes with a lot of things. Number two, what does Mohbad stand for? Mohbad is wearing two caps. Mohbad is a son to his family that died young, and Mohbad is an hero to those who eulogizes him, to those who see him as a symbol of inspiration to be whatever they want to be. Hero's age does not matter when you look at an hero. As a matter of fact, you cannot be an hero when you are not dead. Now, he has become an hero, a matter to many people. The people that believe in that will give tribute, we also celebrate him because they celebrate his existence and how he has influenced them. Number three, which none of you have spoken about, is that is a misgiving from the source that this thing want to happen. Don't let us run. This is the big elephant in the room. That is a misgiving because of conflicts between the source that this thing want to happen and the family. Don't let us hide from it. But there is something that is paining me. When you want to do something of this significance, you throw away your misgivings, your trust, your conflicts, and look at the issue and address it. Now, let me go back. We must be able to define tribute to people and not to call it celebration. Mm-hmm. In obituary, you say someone that has passed the age of 70, they will say celebration of life. Celebration of life to someone that has gone so soon. But the person that they buried that gone so soon, they will still do party for the person. If the person have children, he is gone so soon, but he has children. There are people of 70-year-old that do not have any child. So it depends on the perspective people are looking at it. Now, this is what I want to appeal to people. We need to look at this thing as cup half full, not half empty. Many people kicking against this thing, they are looking at the cup half empty. So they will be looking at the errors, the misgiving involved, and we becloud their minds from seeing the positivities. Now, African TV might have issue with Baba Mohbad and his crew. We, the general public, are not interested in that. The reason why the public rose up when the family did not, to say government exhumed his body is because they saw this young man as a symbol for some younger people to achieve what they can achieve no matter where they come from. And that is what people want to see. That is what we are exporting to the world. And don't let us forget, there are cultural differences. In this Nigeria, when some people bury people that are younger, they celebrate them, whether age or not. They believe that death has made them older than them. Now, nobody is erasing this from the family not to mourn. But the family is not the one telling people to make the guy their hero. It's not the family that told people to go and call government to exhume the body. It is because people see it so. Now, when people see it so, and some group of people want to keep that momentum, what we should be thinking about it, okay, you want to do it, let us look at the plan. Will it be elaborate? Will you turn it to jamboree? Don't forget that we are still battling the case. Don't forget that we've exhumed the body, we've not buried him back. Don't forget this thing. And this thing can be talked about. But there is no channel for engagement because of misgivings. And that, for me, is not fair on the public and the general world. Mohbad's matter today did not become a point of reference because of the Aloba family. It became a point of reference because of the good works that Mohbad has done. Now, can someone tell me, when they are playing Mohbad song, people are dancing, will you say they are not mourning? Are his songs not danceable? Because you will be playing a song, even when they did candlelight for him, they played the song. Africans, once we hear beat, we begin to move like ants. So we can write some things up, but what we should try to do is, no problem. Family might not be involved, but for the sake of the other crown that this young man is wearing, that is the heroic crown, as a symbol of life to some people. No. Yes, they want to do Ode for him. They want to do tribute for him. What kind of tributes is coming? This and this. Then we discuss about it. Everybody will be happy. And it's an opportunity to even call attention to the fact that this young man has been exhumed, and next month it will get to a year that he was exhumed when he was already buried, consummated to Mother Earth. He was taken back again, and is still on the surface. And this is an avenue to even incorporate, you can do a work for Mohbad, a work for justice. You are not protesting. It's a simple work. I just feel people should throw away misgivings. People should get involved. And when people get involved, people will now begin to see, even if the person that originated the idea want to do something, you can now, talk together. It is about giving and taking. It is for the sake of the guy that died. It is for the case of millions of young people that are looking on to him. I want to be a Mohbad. I shared a video I saw when there were people that look like both Mohbad and his former boss. So much look alike. And they recreated one of his songs. That for me was astonishing. It's a way, it's danceable. It is only people that can make him to be their art when they remember
for their friend, Africa TV.
That will not buy you here is because you have impact in their lives. People should respect the family. At the same time, they do it moderately. Lastly, in conclusion, if Papariano can help us to reach that press release, you will see in the press release that they even say anybody that wants to do anything should sought the approval of the family. Does that mean the family don't want to celebrate him?
It never reach, Aristo. It never reach.
Not you go ahead. Because they did not shut the door from anybody giving him tribute. I think the only thing they only did is this. They are being careful not to single out a person that they don't want to do things because
yes,
of
I'm telling you,
but others can come and they will discuss, they will do it.
Yes.
They should not look
Africa
at
TV,
commercial.
no.
People are going to put money down. Businesses can put money down towards it. What we should look at, what is the implementation?
He wants money.
Are you selling anything? Money. Are you making anything to gain money? If it is not, some people will put more money. So I appeal to people. Let us look at things on their merit. and on the vision which they want to achieve. Someone comes with the idea, you can make the idea better and make it acceptable. But there must be room for engagement. Thank you very much, elders.
Thank you very much, Aristocrat. We appreciate once again as usual. Let us be mindful. We are in a country where the rule of law is supposed to be observed. Chapter 4, Section 14 of the Constitution says we have rights to peaceful assembly and association. Okay, which of us guarantee us right as long as we're not going to offend anybody, we're not going to, cause damage to any citizens. I think the citizens are within their right to have a set up and then, do what is nice for what they see as good for another person. And now on the side of the family, this idea for the family to continue to want to make people to come to them for this, for that. Even if anybody's supposed to be approached here, it should be about Mohbad management. Okay, it should be about Mohbad management because at the end of the day, if there is anything that probably is going to be violated, maybe Mohbad's trademark as Mohbad music and management are the one that anybody has to approach. Okay, for any of those things, infringement, and I think that should be considered. But this about the family doesn't have any ground. Okay, Mohbad.
Don't say that to somebody's family.
People keep seeing Mohbad as somebody. Mohbad family, they're not really organized. They don't know the best for him. Okay, also guys, we say this is if we're supposed to be in some countries whereby government take children away from their parents, Mohbad might have been taken from his parents for a very, very long time. Okay, he might have been taken from his parents. This man is the same person who said, God give it, God take it.
Yes,
I wonder why this man becomes so relevant in Mohbad's life after we Mohbad something great.
One night, one hot night.
This man never respected Mohbad. Okay? If Mohbad was that great to this man, with the kind of way Mohbad died, he went to the house, his whole blood. And all the man could be saying is God give it, God take it. And there was no way the man fought so hard that like he wanted justice or whatever, that he doubted what killed Mohbad. This man never doubted what killed Mohbad. So I don't think he's the best person to speak for Mohbad now.
That does not change anything that
it should be good parents around the world. Those of you who are good parents around the world, it should be us.
Now when you understand
and see what is right for another son or for another brother and get it done.
Africa TV will not do it. Africa TV, disgrace will enter your body that day. Disgrace.
Okay.
Not come on.
Joseph Aloba and his team are just after money and commercial.
What about this your team brother? Your team brother, Chief Larry, is it not after money?
Okay. So
your Larry Africa shop.
There are any lawyers in place, consult them, consult the Mohbad management if need be.
This your Africa shop, is it not a chief?
That's just it. Okay, this people going to this man after this Mohbad case, this whole family and this thing, they will never be relevant anymore. All this nonsense they are doing just because we care about Mohbad. Okay? All this celebrity and everything that they are becoming overnight, not because of Mohbad.
God already made him a celebrity.
After Mohbad, I don't think anybody wants to be around. Talking about Joseph Aloba and his music or whatsoever. That one is up to the person.
The man asked you just now, where is that man? The man have gone.
The public will come
asked, why are you insulting him? Why are you insulting Mr. Aloba? All your videos are out there.
Where were you when Mohbad was going through all of this thing? Yeah. Where were you? We didn't hear from all of you. We didn't.
Now
you guys are part of Mohbad problem. This is family. And that's why people continue to put family ahead of whatever they do. Family. Pray that family don't kill you. Pray that family don't take your life.
It's Wumi that take your life.
Family. Respect family. Respect what? God give it, God take it.
Person that don't have family is the one that will disrespect Mr. Aloba. God give it, God take it, because the man don't have power until people came to
he has not shown himself to be organized. And I think let Joseph Aloba do his own justice, his own tribute, the way he want to do it. Okay? And any other person that have their tribute to do the way they want to do it, one person should not stop the other.
Africa shop, now disgrace will enter your body, disgrace.
Is intentionally looking for problem. And I think should be dealt with. Should be battled with. If possible, make them breaking heads.
Now, what I like you back then, you go hear the poor person, you give the power, at the end you say you don't get her for inside.
So me, I like when I want to do something, I will continue to do it, push it, and I believe there's no shit anybody's gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I look at things squarely in the rightful way. once I find that, yes, these things are right this way, I'm going to do it.
At the end, you are not participating. You are not
person where.
Who you bring? You are your...
You want collect. Okay?
No problem.
So that is the thing. Everybody, okay, if you support it this way, they said in candlelight, people were dancing, demand. What do you have to say to that? They said in the last candlelight, people were dancing the video song.
Musician came to perform now. The video
in the candlelight, as at that time, there was no speculation of what killed Mohbad. We thought Mohbad died, but people were thinking, insinuating what could have happened.
Oh God, they're not going to understand you. Papa, they're not going to give this Africa shop leg. It will give them mind at the end.
Because if I will look at Mohbad, my last born is nearly of the same age with Mohbad. You understand? If somebody like that should die in a mysterious way, we can't celebrate. Even me at my age, if I happen to die...
The man, you are still making a mistake, okay? You are still looking Mohbad as a standpoint of you as a father, as your son. If Mohbad is an icon, you can't stop the world. You can't stop the world.
That is not what I'm...
If Mohbad is Cristiano Ronaldo,
let me tell you...
Just the man, I want to put you there. Let's say you are Cristiano Ronaldo's father, okay? And then the whole world wants to mark him, and then you say because it's your son, you don't want? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, do you want me to explain? Now, look at the time Raskimono died. When Raskimono died, Raskimono was celebrated. He died young.
Bono is a grandfather when he died now. He has achieved a lot of things.
He might be a grandfather, but what was he saying that he died?
Michael Jackson was old enough. 55.
On stage. No. Let's look at Okorocha, former footballer of Nigeria. When he died on the pitch, how old was Okorocha officially? Okorocha. How old was he when he died at National Stadium?
He was young.
Was he not celebrated? Was he not celebrated?
Listen.
This one is homicide case.
Because you guys invited him.
That's why they never buried.
Because you guys invited him to come and play for you. Oparaji, yes. He doesn't live in Nigeria. You invited him. And that is exactly what I
Let's see. The man, please. I understand you this point of trying to bring culture, okay? We are trying to get the best. I'm
supporting the best you want to get. But I want us to get it.
Let us develop our society by implementing the right things. I know it's gonna be conflict with culture, but let us let the right things be done. Okay? If it's not gonna be, as you said right now, you said celebration, this dancing stuff, it shouldn't be the goal, right? That's what you're saying. Right, the man. Like let there be a commemoration, a memorial, but let it not be kind of a dancing. This is what you are saying, right?
Yes. What I'm trying to say is not that there should be no dancing at all. What I'm trying to say is this. Let us show that we are mourning the passing away of this guy. It's not that we are celebrating his passing away. You understand? If I die now, my children, my friend can celebrate my passing away. I've passed through a lot of things in life. I've achieved a lot of things in life. But when a small boy died, let us mourn his passing away, not celebrating his passing away.
Wait. Let me say something, sir. Let me say something. You see, we are looking at Mohbad as a global icon. When you are a global citizen, you are celebrated at the global stage. Now, the family want to do the cultural thing and all that. In France, how would they celebrate it? In UK, how would they celebrate it? In China, how would they celebrate it? Are we only fixated because someone wants to do a tribute for him in Nigeria? Will you go to Britain to shut people that want to do it in Britain? Or go to New York to shut people that want to do it in New York? Or go to Oslo to shut people that want to do it like that and tell them that this is how we want it to be sorrowful? It will not be like that because it's a global icon. But what we are trying to say is this. The family said they are still in mourning state. Everybody respect that. So it will be in moderation. Even when you are mourning, People know they eat, they know they drink there. In East, there are some places when these people are doing, we see them all around now. When younger people die, when they are doing possession, they will still come at light, play drum, and drink to stupor. So let us just look at this in a more
going too far. Demand.
For us going to be.
This man that died in motorcycle car crash in Abidjan, August 12, 2019. What is his name? DJ Arafat. Okay.
Yeah.
DJ Arafat died in a motorcycle accident, and ever since it's been celebrated. They just even celebrated, his memorial recently. It's been celebrated ever since then.
Was he a hero?
He's 33 years old. He died in the adult of 33.
But when I was talking
have they buried Mohbad?
He discussed something about culture, that people don't become heroes until they bury them. That is in Nigeria. That's in Nigeria culture.
Not bury. Okay, just go on.
No. Sorry, sir. Wait, sir. You can even become an hero before you die. It all depends. Today,
everybody whether is burying.
One thing is that in Nigeria, we bury our heroes. Nobody in that country ever become a hero before they die. But in advanced country, we cherish our hero when they are still alive. Let me tell you something. We need to change a lot of orientation. Look at JJ Okocha. Come and see what JJ Okocha play in Europe. Beckham didn't play it. Up to today, they worship Beckham everywhere. But no, the remembrance of JJ Okocha is going gradually now. That's why the fact that he's still living, and that is Nigeria for you. You understand?
But we must make things right, just like African TV is trying to make.
We need to celebrate our heroes when they are living, not when they are dead.
Right. Yeah, we must make things right. Anyway,
no. The demand. What you are saying is that is the ideal. We are talking of this case, and I think in my mind, this is what I'm thinking. If we take this discussion to a larger platform, it's going to be forth and back, and I think that is something that is very synonymous here. Like I said. Let's look at the big elephant, the big white elephant nobody's talking about. That is a misgivings about the source that is coming from. Now, tell you what, if where I am now, I decide to do 1 year of Mohbad and even commercialize it, no Jupiter can come and arrest me in the country I am now. No Jupiter. So that does not. Are you now saying that it is only if it's not celebrated in Nigeria, that is where you are doing the right thing?
And let him do it
if it's celebrated anywhere, I can decide to bring anybody I want.
Let him celebrate it in his country there. Whether you will make money, you will not make money there now.
And that is why I said we should place it on a global pedestal in times of celebrating him as an icon. Celebrate him as a son. Yes, give the family. Why will Nigeria consider to play it on a low key, make it more of a day, downplay any kind of jamboree in it? It's because they are also trying to, consider the family because they are in Nigeria. So you don't do it out of the blue. You don't do it all through the night. Probably by 10, you close it. You start it by 4, you close it by 10. And you have more of people coming to sing as a tribute to him. This is the song people will come and sing. And they will play music to it. But even when you play Mohbad song, people will still dance to it. They are celebrating. It's a celebration of life, and it's also a tribute. So let's look at it at that. So that was why I said we should balance it up. Why in Nigeria you respect the side of the parent, you downplay the jamboree. You downplay it. That would be okay. But if you say like in Sweden now, and someone, or let's say in Switzerland, I decide to say I want to do a tribute for Mohbad, and I get it all, and I get many Nigerian artists to come, and I said I'm selling the ticket for $100. Nobody will question me. Now me won't do it, I won't do. But let's say on the soil where he was born, whoever wants to do it there. And that is why I said they need to engage. The family should open the door for engagement and ensure that whatever program these people have is good enough and is not a jamboree. At the end of the day, people are trying to write the name of their son in the heart of people by creating remembrance for it. They should see it as
that. The musicians you are bringing out to come and sing for Mohbad, did they do any justice?
Should reach out to Africa to do something. Him reaching out to them if they're interested.
Papareno, yes. I want to say something. What I want to say, I've been clear with one statement first before going further, that does public have any right to celebrate or to even do any remembrance in the name of Mohbad? The answer is yes. That is number one. Number two, the issue I see from this whole thing is the issue of where the remembrance is coming from. Some people somewhere have issue with the so-called organizer of this ceremony.
Why the organizer?
That is why everybody is giving excuse, reason for what they are doing. I didn't mean this. I didn't mean this thing come up from some other people who are in good times with some side. I believe there won't be any story or any argument we are having
Why
today.
Why is it castigating Mr. Aloba?
I can remember of recent, I am going through on a platform and I meet someone who is a host, a popular host, who is even a moderator, one of the moderators from Baba Mohbad platform whenever it goes on live, trying to sell out a t-shirt branded with different people's name, and they wanted to sell it out for Mohbad remembrance. And they are planning it against the day Mohbad was declared dead. And nobody has come up since that time till now to say anything against that. Nothing has gone wrong about that. So if another person is coming up to organize another thing,
and this Africa
today,
TV,
and people are now coming up saying that what you want to do is not good,
yes,
or there is problem, or they see no reason why you should do that. So we should be thinking that what is really happening.
Can
so
the
this
African,
is the angle I want us to look at it from.
Can't he rest?
And from what the man said, I pick some reason from here. I pick some senses from it rather, that if they want to organize such a show, it should be on a morning way, in a form that people will see it and understand and get the message they wanted to pass on that day, which is the message of the real reason why we are still.
You will not do that one. That one will not fetch money.
Can you move
now? Real infinity.
So we should have the gathering to understand the cause of why we are outside there, which is the justice itself. Because from what I see, from what African TV wanted to do, is like a wake-up call for Nigeria and the Africa as a whole to understand what is happening to Mohbad and what is happening in our society, both with our government system and the way we fight corruption and every other thing. So if they can do it in that form, I see no reason why people will be coming up to say one thing or the other. Instead of us to support, we want to come and be fighting against each other on what we believe or what we even know that is right or good for us to do. This is not good. We should embrace ourselves, not to come and be castigating each other because the person is from my side or not from my side.
He will not make money off Mohbad.
This is not the good time for this is not the good time for this. The time for us is to join hands together and do the right thing.
The time for us now is to tell Africa Shop
we need to do the right thing.
Stop it.
Not to be castigating ourselves.
Tell him to move away from
African
this,
TV is having issue with Baba Mohbad or whatever.
How can you be having issue with you? Be playing with my son. I don't understand.
We have gone beyond that stage now.
We have not gone beyond that.
The stage we have now is we want to stop all bad things that has been happening in our society. And how can we do it?
Don't say God bless you. Africa TV, look at your comments here. God bless you. No money for you only.
And to let all those power who believe that they are untouchable or unshakable to understand that the time has come for them to pack their load and go.
You are so desperate.
Nobody should believe that if they do anything, they can do it and go away with it. This is what we should be preaching on. Not to be coming and attacking each other. I want us to celebrate or to embrace.
Mr. John, ask them why are they insulting Mr. Aloba? Why are they insulting him?
Anybody see that, okay, what you want to do is because he's the one that come up with the idea. And the one thing is, most of us, we are all fighting for justice. Most of us does not even have any good idea about this justice. But once they see someone that bring up one good idea, and that person is not from their team, they will against it immediately and condemn it to the extent that we see that thing as something that is not even relevant.
Africa
within themselves, they know that is the right thing for them to do. But because it is not from their source, they will against it. For how long are we going to be doing all these things?
Africa Shop.
We leave the right thing and doing all right thing. It is not fair. Nobody is trying to win trophy in whatever we are doing.
Who tell you?
We are not winning any trophy here. We just want to pass message to ourselves, to our country, to our leader, for them to know that youth are coming up. They should wake up and continue started doing the right thing in our society. Enough of all what they have been doing before. So to me, I will support what African TV bring up, but I will still advise him to make it open to other people to come in and join hands with him so that it will not look like it is African TV that is doing it. I will not be there because it is African TV. African TV should see everybody as his friend. If he see that he knows one particular person that can be of help to this, he should go ahead and call that person and advise him to join hands with him so that they can make it a colorful day. That is what we should be talking about today, not fighting on who have the right to celebrate, who have the right to do remembrance or whatever. And on the part of anybody that want to come and perform on that day, I myself am in support of to have a song that is going to be a sorrowful or a tribute for Mohbad. The song should be of a tribute, not a hip-hop or normal stuff as we normally do it. There is a lot of time to celebrate or to bring up upcoming artists. But for that occasion, it should be for a tribute. Anybody that want to come on that day to perform or to come and drop song should be a tribute song. So that will stand as a memory of that event. Because that is the meaning or the purpose of that day. So it should be of a tribute, not an ordinary song. Okay. So that is what I see in it. But any other thing, I don't see it as something we should be coming up on social media every day to talk about. We should move forward from all this enmity of a thing that we are having every time. It can't lead us to anywhere. That is my contribution.
Thank you, John. God bless you. I'm going to fill in the space while Paprano is coming up. Now, unless somebody else has something to say. Does anybody out there want to talk?
Freakers, if you go and walk. Go and walk, Mr. Man. Go and walk. Since you say you never reached 65.
I can't say that name.
Oh, you be forming
my
American.
Brother,
go and walk. You never reach pressure.
Mojeri alone. You want to speak? You have some advice?
No, I'm checking the comment section why actually putting everybody together that his family is getting riches from his death. I be from him. I don't understand.
Okay, you two want to get rich.
I also want someone to expatiate that aspect for me.
Yeah, I think what people are saying, if I speak for myself, you have a family that is moved on with their own life, doing their own thing. And for instance, one of the problems that the father had with me was me asking him not to sing at that time. So he's gone out singing with contracts, 70-30 that they flipped on me.
It's on you forever.
And he's still defending the 70-30.
Yes, because you are the
70-30.
Which so people bring out all the MOU, give it to Paparano to read it. Not that you give him some and leave some.
They are bashing African TV, and you don't come out to speak the truth. When you come out, you talk about Coco.
How many times has he come out when he come out to talk about Coco?
The father also released a music video. So you're singing, you're going to parties, and you don't want people to do a memorial for your son. So it's a conflicting
African TV, go and look for somebody that died in your family a long time to celebrate them.
You know, they are doing their thing.
Let them do their thing.
The only thing we can do is to pay memorial to Mohbad. We can't bring him back. We cannot bring him back.
But we don't need you. I put the old man they find for small picking burial. Hey!
And let people know that his name represents justice. This name, Mohbad, has become a symbol of justice for Africa. So every time we remember... You want to say something?
Yeah, I say something. Actually, I actually know that this will come up because from the day one, when the father was saying another thing, the mother is saying another thing, I actually know that family has been compromised because his brother too released song after he's dead. Like, is he waiting for his brother to die before he could release another song? I was saying that the family should not do something, but they are actually being compromised. They are the one making this matter expatiating like this.
Do you know, Maury, you know the sad part is you go to a newspaper to take an article to tell people not to do memorial for your son. For me, even if Mo is an adopted son, even if Mo was my servant, if the boy was my servant growing up under me, and something like that happened to me, I would never even think, not to even go and pay newspaper to write such a nuisance.
Oh, Galiva, with your bad mouth, go and look for better work.
Not to remember Mo.
They did not say you should not remember Mo. They never bury him.
For me, I can't understand it.
You go cry, Taya. Crying more than
I can't understand it.
70 years old Mark.
I don't think the man doesn't have the right. He doesn't have the right to say that. Sorry.
I want, please, my brother. I want to advise one thing. My advice will be like this. I would like you to speak less on this issue.
Okay.
So that people will not see it as if you are fighting for yourself.
You don't get sense, now you'll be something. Very
Talk
senseless
less
old man.
about it and
Thank-
let
thank
other
you,
Somebody
John.
that left a house is
John,
nothing to something.
thank you. I like your wisdom, John.
We all see the
Thank you.
right thing. I understand. Don't worry. I know that is. I want to. Me, I don't hide my things if I want to talk. I say things the way I see it or the way I know it is.
You not go here now.
You understand? So people knows the truth, but some people are hiding behind the finger, either because they believe they want to go and be welcome in one platform or the other. They will now come out saying what is not because they want to be reckoned where they belong to. But within themselves, they know the right thing and they know the truth. Not until you begin to fight for yourself. Stop fighting for yourself. We all know the right thing. About this issue of this remembrance of a thing, I'm not aware of it before.
You know the thing.
I only come into it
John,
just a day or 2 days
African, John, the point with African TV is this one. For me, if I'm him, I would have want to say my things and leave it there and just be more functional. Okay?
Yes.
Do it, made up my mind, and then do it. Going too much explaining to people who don't deserve your explanation.
Exactly, my brother. You are right.
And that was what angered me the other time. You don't do it. They are just, for example, let's say these are the games most hosts play. Let me say you just join the live right now. The moment you just join, they'll begin to say things that will provoke you to come up. They're after their views. They're after, fun, making partying. They're after, just having fun, okay, playing with everything, making laugh. People come and laugh, bringing people to come and laugh. Okay, you already know them. This is what they're going to be doing. Okay, you stay away. You can go to your platform, address what you have to address, even make it in the form of a video. Anybody who wants to go get it there. You don't have to you don't have to explain to people who don't want to listen. It's a wasted explanation. I don't do that.
Money,
if I have something to do, I have said this how I want to go about it. Wait to see it happen that way. Simple. And it's going to happen that way. That's how I roll.
Exactly.
When you explain to people, you can who are they?
Push
with them or
somebody
without
to
them, what's going to stop? What amount do they have? Who are they? Baba Mohbad, who is talking about people commenting or not, how much does he have to pay? What does he have to do? When Adura said, I disown my father, what did he do? Adura is singing music, doing everything. Will he go and control Adura right now? Yeah? It's because Mohbad is not alive, that is why he's doing these things. So, these people, they have shown to be incapable. And so, as a result, let's just let them be. Okay, we have seen it all. Not all people, okay, can stand strong when something bad happens. Let's be frank now. Okay, they can't stand. Okay, Joseph Aloba is very weak and cannot stand to this challenge of his. Some other people, for example, Berekete told Mohbad father, I remember, he said, look at this woman, how this woman is fighting for the son. And even in that woman's case, the son was not too innocent too. One woman that came to Berekete the one other time, that woman's son was not too innocent because when we look into the case, but see how the woman was standing for the son, was going left and right. The woman was recording, was doing every single thing. And that woman is not even a pastor. Okay? So, but the thing is this, everybody have their own capacity. Don't be misguided under a low capacity or a low brainer. Somebody doesn't have brain. The reason why today we have a problem in the society, especially in the African countries, because we allow people who don't have sense to be ruling us. All right? So the same thing, we have seen some daft.
Africa should let Mohbad
was portrayed to be. They said the man was illiterate, was a moron, which doesn't know much. How suddenly somebody doesn't know much is having a say? You shouldn't have a say at all.
Because now you get
he went to give who's in America. He said that one should be doing
now you get
he doesn't have a say. So if we see Moyiwatu as somebody who is not good to handle whatever we have to say, then we'll keep looking for somebody who can reason, reason the way it's supposed to be. That's it. We're all looking for who reason better and who have to make the better thing work for Mohbad. You see the bad thing, all of us were in competition to make the best for Mohbad. So just because you are the father, does that mean you must tell me what best comes from somebody just because the person is the father? Just because somebody is a mother. Okay, Mohbad has a mother. Mohbad mother wants Mohbad to be buried. She's the one that carried Mohbad for 9 months. She doesn't want anything at all.
She's under the influence of juju. That one is under juju.
Those of you who care about respect,
that one is under juju.
Now, do you respect the mother? The mother went to English. She was scared by me. I want to bury my son. Why don't you guys respect?
Paparano. You know what we want to do for that day? We go paste Mohbad picture, banner, Toby go. I'm our Tesi club. I'm our one naked. I'm our Joe naked. Lori picture about. And my post picture. You're not
do that one.
Color shade.
See, they won't. They are just. You just make African TV is the person that like to explain things.
We go do the most worst thing. That's my picture Mohbad is by Tama Johnny
somebody who is super nice. Who doesn't. African TV man work.
I'm share anyhow. Don't you come.
Sorry. I think the purpose of this life is for you to explain the news. Some people, it's not everybody that do.
Has been explained already. What we just want to do is to remind people.
No, I just entered this life and I was seeing some comments. I asked question. Sir, I asked question. So he's actually explaining some things to me. That is when this man came in.
Go come and eat. You go come chop. Jollof rice go there for
you. They go cook for you.
For the rally, I've been the anniversary.
At which state?
Now they talk.
No man.
We will leave all these people.
He's a legend.
No, leave her. No, we'll watch Bukola. They don't have this thing. Papa, I don't know where you put you. What's the name of Bouquet? Be all those people.
Àtúmọ̀ bàbá barista ṣiṣẹ́ kò lè possible. Iṣẹ́ Wàhábù nìyẹn. Karimo spoke. Àbí Karimo sọ̀rọ̀ àbí kò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ di ọ̀rọ̀ mímú lẹ́yìn. We are at the edge of justice. Now I can gbé yín lọ síbi tí wọ́n gbé yín lọ láàárọ̀. That's why I don't listen to many people. I make a decision myself. And if anything should happen to me, I will stand by it. I'm a lady of my words.
Please,
but sometimes, Mama felt listen somewhere.
Let's come back. I want to make it fresh. Please.
Eba mi try. Kini so? Money Karimo is a distraction. Eba mi diemo. Then number 2, money Karimo. On ti bebe se ti ngbe mora. Tó bá yá ó tún máa gbé ìyá Mohbad wá, ó dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí mo pé tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, kò ṣe bọ́lá olóhùn wá sínú justice. Nǹkan tó máa ń bínú pé mo ṣe justice mo ti rí. A máa ṣàlàyé fún wa náà. Now ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ reason because mo fi update.